Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode. I'm your host, V, and today we're going to dig even deeper into this Travis Hunter saga. His girlfriend tried to get online and do some damage control, but she made the situation even worse by throwing this young brother under the bus.
I'm going to be addressing all this stuff online because I'm tired emotionally and mentally of seeing people try to make me out to be a person that I am not. But what's a testimony without a test of faith? So I'm going to start from the very beginning with this my type thing. I got permission from Travis to say these things because these are previously things I didn't want online. But I'm going to tell y'all the full story just so y'all know. So Travis, when he first ever DM'd me, when we first met, I said I left him in my DM for 2 months, and people said, oh, she left him in his DM until she figured out who he was. That is not true at all. The real reason Travis sat in my DM for 2 months is because he DM'd me when he had a girlfriend.
What?
And her name was in his bio, so I instantly knew he had a partner. So I exited the message, and he sat there until he was single. I don't do home wrecking. I'm not a side piece. I don't stand for any of those things. I support women, so I would never do that to another woman because I would never want it done to me. So I ignored him until he was single. That's the real reason he sat in my DM. Then the second thing, when I said he wasn't my type, I did not mean attractiveness. I don't have a physical type, period.
Well, we don't believe you. You need more people.
No two men that I previously dated looked the same. My first one was a white cowboy. Second one was a Mexican soccer player. Then I dated a black man who was a SoundCloud rapper. And then Travis. So I have never dated the same type physically. I don't care about what people look like or what they can give me. I date people for who they are as a person, how they honor God, and how they treat the people around them. And Travis is all the above. So when I said he wasn't my type, I meant because he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me, and he had cheated on his girlfriend. I don't know if your type is cheaters, but mine isn't.
Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
So no, he wasn't my type at first off of those two things, but that didn't discredit the fact that I was attracted to him. That's obviously why I gave him a chance. And then I learned he truly is a phenomenal and wonderful human being, and that's why we're together, and that's why we're still together to this day.
Girl, ain't nobody buying that. You forgot you said this.
So I drink. I don't drink a lot, but I drink, and I used to party and stuff, and he would literally drive me, sit outside for hours while I'm inside, like, partying, and then take us home. Like, he never tried to be like, oh, just because I drink, you can't drink, or you can't hang out with your friends, or you can't.
She cannot stop embarrassing this young man. What? Let's get back to the story.
So that's that. Okay, the next clip was at the game after they just won like their last game. People thought I was upset with him celebrating with cheerleaders. I don't know where that came from because he never celebrated with cheerleaders. So that, I don't know where that started, but that's not what I said. But what y'all didn't see before the clip, me and him were talking. We had already interacted. I had already said congratulations. I had already kissed him over the fence that we couldn't get through. So the real reason why I was mad is because the security, and you can ask any of the family members who was actually there, they didn't want no one to storm the field. So they had 1,000 security people holding everyone back. But the people in the field were like, let the family down. Like, the family can come down. So everyone was going back and forth. I was arguing with the security guard because he wouldn't let no family through, but they let the cheerleaders on the opposing team get through the fences. So I was like, so when I finally got down to the field, that's why I told Travis, like, he had already seen it. I had already congratulated him. We had already spoke, got on the field, and then I was upset because I had just finished arguing with somebody. And then what y'all don't see after 5-second clip is right after that, I let it go. I was like, you know what, like, celebrate. We took pictures. We were with our families. And then we went to his meet and greet, had another wonderful event there. That's all that happened in that. That was literally that. Nothing. It was not deeper than anyone made it out to be. And yeah.
Well, young lady, you don't give supportive soon-to-be spouse to us based on what happened here recently. Let's take a look. it's not giving supportive spouse when Coach Prime has to nudge you and gesture for you to stand for your soon-to-be husband. Coach Prime got up, the mother got up, but you had to be given a cue, to get up. So you just don't give supportive spouse to anyone, but let's finish hearing her out.
Next clip, the Adidas pop-up shop this past weekend. People are saying that I'm like, what am I supposed to do, just sit here? That's not what I said. First of all, I said, baby, do you want me to sit here, or do you want me to go with the family, or do you want me to come with you? Because what y'all don't know, again, off of a 7-second clip, is those weren't fans, by the way. He had already finished that part. He had finished meeting with the fans. I was there the entire time, taking pictures, talking to them, everything. The girls that were there, they were the Adidas, they worked for Adidas. So we were taking pictures for social posts. That's who those people were. I wasn't annoyed with no fans at all. I'm never annoyed with fans.
Well, young lady, it was giving annoyed, irritated. I don't want to be here. I'm tired of being here. The attention is not on me. But let's take a look, see what happened at the Adidas pop-up shop. This one has music, so there will be no audio.
So that's what that was. And then Travis was getting ready to leave. He had to be at a rehearsal for the Heisman Ceremony. They had to do walkthroughs and stuff like that. So I was asking him, I was like, do you want me just to sit here? Do you want me to go back to the hotel? Like, do you want me to wait for our family? Because his family was in there shopping. Because Adidas let them go pick out stuff in the store. It was like a 4-story Adidas. So they're all doing that. I was like, what do you want me to do? Like, do I stay here? Do I come with you? Like, what? And he was like, you could do what you want. Like, you could sit there. You can go shop. You can come to the hotel. You can walk around. That's what he was saying to me. I don't know. Like I said, the things that I see people make up is truly crazy because it's not what happened. And I just think people are just finding every single little thing and trying to make it something it's not. And then bird brain individuals are just accepting what they see online. Okay, now the last thing, this actual Heisman ceremony. This is making me so mad because anyone who knows me knows I support Travis in every win, everything he does, because I truly, truly love that man. He is perfect in my eyes. So, when his name was called, I instantly was gonna, if you watch the video, you can see me like, but his mom didn't get up. So I was like, oh, maybe I don't get up. Maybe I just sit here with her. So I sat there and then y'all said Coach Prime had to tell me to get up. No, he didn't. He said, go get him. Go get your man. Like, and once Travis stood up, but he didn't have to do that because I was going to do that anyways. As soon as I seen Travis get up, then I thought it was appropriate to stand up, greet him, congratulate him. But then there was a camera right in front of Coach Prime, and I knew they were going to film that moment, and because of how people are online, I was like, I don't want to be in that shot, so I'm going to sit down. So I try to sit down so I'm not in the camera while I'm crying. People are going to be like, oh, why is she crying? Like, stuff like that. And so I got out of the camera purposefully so they can have their moment. That's all it was. No one told me to stand up. No one had to tell me to celebrate with him. I was just sitting there crying. I wanted to take it in myself too. I was super excited for him. But I wanted the moment to be about him and his family. And that's another thing. People are like, why did he sit next to her? Why was his mom? We had assigned seats. I didn't have a choice where I sat. They are obviously going to put someone and their partner together. So I had the seat right next to him because that was my assigned seats. I didn't have a choice. And then the hugging thing. Travis came and hugged me because he just went down the line. I was first in line, then his mom, then Coach Prime. He came straight to me first. I didn't tell him to do that. I didn't have to tell him to do anything. He's a grown man. He can do what he wants. But yeah, everyone is making this crazy narratives in their head. So I just wanted to clear it up. And that is the truth. That's what happens in all those videos. And I will not be addressing this again. I didn't want to address it. But here we are.
All right, and there you have it. You knew the tears was coming. So let's talk about it. This young man just had some of the most memorable highs of his career. The Heisman Trophy, like even people like myself who don't know much about football know you the man, obviously, if you win the Heisman Trophy, you know. I guess my biggest takeaway is play your position. You know, explaining yourself to the internet is wild. But, you know, they are young, so there's some grace in that department. But all I can think about is what we were taught. And when I mean we, I mean us. We were taught everybody ain't lying on you. Everybody does not lack discernment. Everybody is saying the same thing. Everybody sees the same clips, the same body language, the same conversations, even though we don't have the audio, the back and forth. Everybody ain't gonna lie on you, baby girl. I mean, you can try to manipulate this young man because we know when it comes to a man and a woman, pillow talk, you know, that's your man. He's claiming you, he's cuffing you, he's telling everybody this is my woman, I ain't going nowhere. All the things that she has said and done that the internet have seen, he's like, I'm riding with her, forget y'all don't know what y'all talking about. A lot of people feel like he has a lack of experience with women. Maybe he's not the best looker, and that's why you kind of see what we're seeing now. But I actually did a video on recently, check that one out, on older women and younger men. You know, that right there is a whole nother story itself, but it just seems like she just gives off a negative energy that most of us with discernment can see. I would love to hear what Mama Hunter got to say. I know she don't want to probably say too much and probably put her in a tight spot, but I would love to be around, you know, like a family gets together to hear the real thoughts on this young lady. Sometimes it's best to just be quiet and keep your mouth shut, and a lot of people don't know how to do that, especially younger people. You know, at the end of the day, this is their relationship and soon to be marriage, so, you know, who are we? But the internet streets are talking a lot about this, and most people are saying run, he needs to get a prenup. Coach Prime actually said that he would make sure the prenup is done himself.
Better when I tell her I only want her, I don't want nobody else, I don't look at nobody else.
Don't put that in the video.
No, put that in the video. Keep that right in the video.
I think he done got married on us and ain't told nobody.
Nah, not yet.
Not yet, I like it. Cause I'm gonna do your prenup for you. It's gonna be about this thick.
So we will see. I know most of us, we want the best for this young man, even though we don't know him. But, you know, there are some people who's like, oh, well, you know, he don't want to listen. So if he get burned, that's on him. But most of us want to see the best for this gentleman. And the conclusion we all came to is this girl ain't the best based off what we've seen. And like she said, it's 5-minute, 7-minute clips. But again, everybody ain't lying on you. Y'all leave me a comment. Let me know what y'all think about the whole Travis Hunter saga as it continues with this young lady. Let me know what y'all have to say about the topic. Until the next time, I will catch y'all on the next episode. Shalom.